He's going out to the right side, and following him is Oracle. He likes that right side. Sorry, Spithill. And he likes that right side as well. I think he'd seen something on that last upwind.
Jim on if you can.
And Korea also wanting to go to the right. Very soft, not a lot of breeze down the bottom of the course here.
Part of the problem with the wind is when the boats ahead have gone around, they chop it up, and it makes it a little bit tougher for the trailing boats behind. Oracle Racing Bundock comes around now in 7th place.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Attacking.
Jaron Bundock wants to attack immediately. He doesn't want to follow it and be able to win. China team leads.
Artemis, they had to do that penalty at the top. That cost them some ground, but they're still not too far out of her contention with China and Bundock to make a couple of places back there.
Please. Easy.
America's Cup a Napoli.
Launched back in Cascais, Portugal in August last summer, the America's Cup World Series is the build-up contest to America's Cup 34 in San Francisco in 2013. It was all new in Cascais, new boats, new teams and a new style of racing. Emirates Team New Zealand took round 1. A month later, round 2, Plymouth, England. The breeze kicked in, and the new AC-45 catamarans, driven by high-powered wing sails, raced around Plymouth Sound on the edge of control. The crowds on the shore were treated to fantastic racing and plenty of thrills and spills. Again, it was Emirates Team New Zealand who led the way. The America's Cup then shipped transatlantic to San Diego, California for round 3. Conditions were lighter, but the racing was just as exciting. The form book was thrown out of the window in many of the races, but the big story was Oracle Racing Spithill, who did the double by winning the match racing and the fleet racing championship. But Emirates Team New Zealand pushed Oracle hard, and as a result, they still top the table. It's now round 4, and the America's Cup has rolled into Italy and the city of Naples. And to mark the event, they held a spectacular opening ceremony. Welcome to Naples. The bay in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius is the venue for our 4th America's Cup World Series regatta and the first of 2012. Founded by the Greeks in the 9th century BC, Naples is now the main city of southern Italy, and the fabulous bay will be a great sailing theatre. 9 fleet races in all vying for the title of Naples Fleet Racing Champions. Points are added to the tally for overall fleet racing champions here, and to the standings overall in the America's Cup World Series. And here are the standings after the 3rd regatta in San Diego. Emirates Team New Zealand with the narrowest of leads over the defending America's Cup champions Oracle Racing Spithill, Artemis, Oracle Racing Bundock and Team Korea, the closest contenders. The Greencom team will be missing out on this Naples regatta. So let's take a look at some of the main teams, and first of all here is Oracle Racing Spithill, the defending champions. Jimmy Spithill masterminding a brilliant match fleet racing double in San Diego to close the gap at the top, now just a point behind the New Zealanders in the overall AC World Series standings. Well, 1997 America's Cup winner and Hall of Famer Gary Jobson can take a look at that team in detail.
Well, John, very nice to be here. Jimmy Spithill is the leader of Oracle Racing. The man is fearless. in part because he's got a strong crew. John Kostecki, the tactician from America. Dirk de Ritter is always reliable, America's Cup winner himself, along with Joe Newton. These guys are home in heavy air and relish the San Francisco light
Emirates
conditions.
Team New Zealand, our current World Series leaders, always super competitive and in the conditions sure to be hard to beat. Dean Barker and the boys have had a hard winter of meticulous preparation and race training back home in Auckland, and this week they've been stressing the importance of teamwork in the face of some really serious competition here, Gary.
Teamwork is strong. 4 Kiwis, 1 Australian aboard the boat, led by Dean Barker. An Olympian, well-rounded sailor, Maxi champ, RC44 champ, Ray Davies has gone from racing around the world to now racing around the buoys. This team is strong, but they're more concerned with the choppy waves here today than the wind.
Well, yeah, it's. I think the seaway is going to be the biggest challenge today. Yeah, yes, there's going to be a good breeze, but the waves definitely play a big part in multi-hull sailing. So it's a real.
So the starting list aboard Artemis.
Ecco la Maison des Alliances,
Here, China team, Emirates team, New Zealand, Energy team.
proprio davanti a noi.
I love the name, Rossa, Swordfish.
Oggi è l'11 di aprile. Questa è la classifica.
And Team Korea. Team Korea yesterday had an injury aboard the boat during a practice day.
Ecco la nostra casa.
Was ill today, so they're going to be missing 2 of their regular sailors.
Yeah, you can see they're setting up the course configuration here and indicating the distance from the start boat end or the pin end, the other end of the line, and they try and make that quite even, so it's an even start across the line. No matter where you're starting on the line, it's about the same distance to sail to the first mark. But when they get to that first mark, the boat that's on the inside that's overlapped actually has the right of way to turn inside the mark, a bit like motor racing when you're going around the corner. You've got the rights to go inside, so pretty tricky.
You'll notice at the turning mark a yellow circle around it. That's the zone, a 3-boat length zone, that once you get in there, the inside boat will have a right of way. Taking a look at Terry Hutchinson skippering Artemis. Some of that crew is working hard.
Yeah, what's interesting is unlike a normal conventional rule, when you get to the top mark, for the sailing fans out there, the rule has changed with this World Series. That if you get to the top mark, even if you're on port tack, you have rights to go inside the starboard tacker. So he has to give you room to round that mark.
An override here, means they've got a wrap with a line that goes to the sail around the winch, and they've got to fix that, so they got a problem here.
Venerdì 13, nebbia, non si vede più niente, ma la coppa si disputa lo stesso. Nebbia totale.